Hello, my name is Maggie, and this is my D031 Phase 1 reflection. The first part kind of asks about, researching articles in the library, the WGU library. And personally, I feel like searching in the library is a little difficult because I feel like it doesn't always pull up the articles with the information that I'm expecting. However, I did kind of use different phrases to try to get, things about the nurse innovator and things like that. But something I did find super interesting was the article that I actually got most of my information about nursing innovation and the nurse innovator was a article written about providing nursing innovation education to nursing students, which my undergrad program didn't provide like a specific class or specific, even lecture on nursing innovation. And I still, as a nurse, I still try to figure out ways to better serve patients. Even in my current role is telephonic triage, and every system has failures, right? So there have been multiple times where like a bunch of nurses come together and we try to find a solution, even though my role is just telephonic triage for primary care. Something that I also found kind of interesting that some of these articles talked about, or the two articles that I found they talked about in detail, was how like nurses are typically innate innovators. So we're kind of born with that want to fix things, which is super true. Anyone I've ever met is always wanting to, make a process better or a product better, or what if we try this? Will it, make this situation better? And so I think that's so true, but I never really thought about it. Nurses also often find workarounds to make care for their patients easier, safer, less expensive. And being a triage nurse on the telephone, that's pretty standard of my role because patients call in with issues, and my job is to figure out how we fix that issue. And I mean, not medically sometimes, but also like with paperwork or, other items that they might need, how to get a medication or whatever they're calling about. I also thought it interesting about how nursing innovators use evidence-based research to kind of help evaluate the effectiveness of their idea. Honestly, I just never thought of nursing innovation. I'm like, oh yeah, people make these new things and stuff, but never really put a name to it. And what I do on a daily basis for patients, figuring out different things, that is nursing innovation, and I just never put a name to it really. I never really thought of it as a subject because as a nurse, it just becomes part of your job. There's a lot of struggles in healthcare, and our jobs as a nurse, we solve problems and advocate for the best care for each of our patients. And that's basically what a nurse innovator is. It's someone who's trying to make something so that the care is simpler, easier, patient's life's easier, the nurse's life's easier, it's cheaper. So I kind of found it interesting in what I read in the articles.